It was a little lopsided, but it's like I was talking to Coach Brinkerhoff, and he said, you know, Kinley doesn't typically hit 5 or 6 threes in a game, and over in Monticello, she got hot and had 20 points. And, you know, she can shoot the 3 ball. She had a really good game, and that's so.
Let's see what happens as you come down
I know Coach
here.
Brinkerhoff was a little worried.
His teams are a lot of fun to watch as they're well-disciplined, very well coached.
Tip comes off to Bryce Valley, Alex Rauba.
And there's that zone. I figured that if she was hitting that many, they're playing a zone, so they're 2-3 zone.
Leach right wing, Brinkerhoff up top, Tebbs left wing.
Bryce Valley flashing a high and low post from the corners.
Rauba flashes through. So number 4 is McKenna Peterson.
There, took a second and they got the double dribble. And Bryce Valley going to work in the man, getting their matchups. Monticello in a 5 out. Nope.
That is Alvarado in the right wing to Robinson.
Monticello having a tough time getting their 5 out to do anything.
Atwood passes left side to Alvarado. That's going to be out of bounds. Bryce Valley ball.
Kind of how that possession went for them. They just no action. Coach was trying to get them to get rolling on the motion they wanted, and they just never quite engaged. So Bryce Valley's going to shift the start of this zone offense with a little different look. 3 out, 2 in on the blocks. They cut her out to the corner to steal the corner for 3. There it goes. And it is good.
Brinkerhoff buries a Bryce Canyon City 3.
And that's what I was talking about, that well-disciplined execution of Coach Brinkerhoff's team. That was a fun one to watch develop. And the girls did a good job. Now we got a little action on Monticello. Baseline cut, got the catch there in mid, bounces out. Quickly down the floor. Brinkerhoff. They're going to go back down with 2 on the blocks.
Kinley dribbles down to the corner, bowls the double team on the zone. That leaves the high post open, high-low action. Rauba gets the fake and goes around for 2.
Nice ball movement by the Mustangs as they work together, and just that zone staying stagnant. They were finally able to get it where they wanted. Down screen, lift both up. Rauba doing a nice job with the ball pressure and turns over Monticello there on the sideline. Nowhere to go.
I've almost got these written down again, Dustin. My score sheet was too small. I couldn't read it in the dark.
Well, Cache Tebbs gets the ball, comes down the floor, draws the foul. Zone 2 top guards, instead of one of them picking them up, they both stood on the junctions and watched her come right down the middle of it. That was a good job by her to identify that those guards weren't picking up the ball.
So at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, Cache Tebbs hits her first. Second one short. Kind of a no-look pass, pull up from the top of the key, won't go. Rauba with the rebound for Bryce Valley. Outlet pass ahead to Tebbs. Tebbs has help on the left side. Bounce pass across to Brady Gates. Kicks it back. Brinkerhoff drives down the paint, finds a seam. She had the open lane, gives it to Tebbs for 3 off the back iron. Rebound Gates. Back out to Brinkerhoff.
Nice job to get that offensive rebound and give himself a second opportunity and got a little established now.
Leach 3 off the iron. Rebound loose. Rauba pulls down the board.
Love how she attacked the ball.
Brinkerhoff for 3. That one rims off as well. Loose. It's the last touch by Monticello. So Bryce Valley doing a great job on the boards.
They are. Once it goes up, they know the rebound's likely to be long. It's been a three, shooting a lot of threes. Here comes Brady Gates. Gotten tipped out, but Rauba's able to gather it up. Monticello ball. Bryce Valley's defense has done a nice job keeping Monticello out and away from the basket. A little pick and roll action came open, but pass is a little late, and Rauba's on the backside to knock it out of bounds. Working out of a box set. Bryce Valley puts somebody under the basket. Jam up to the little screening.
10-foot jumper won't go. Rebound Gates for Bryce Valley.
That's Bryce Valley continuing that trend where they just attack the ball very well. Anytime it's loose, they're the ones going to get it. Switch and put Rauba on the high post. Sets a screen.
Leach three, right wing, off with back iron. Rebound pulled down by Alvarado.
Monticello getting the one and done that time with good rebounding.
A little bit of contact on there, no call. Shot up on the rebound, won't go. Blocked from behind and fouled. That will send Kinley Atwood to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Just a little let up there, and that brought Rauba in from behind to draw that foul. The old Bryce Valley faithful letting them have it.
You can't chant the player's name, but you can chant somebody else's name. So that's what they're doing.
That's what they know.
Grace Wiseman and Kendi Clark into the game for Bryce Valley.
Wiseman not able to quite corral it, giving Monticello a baseline out of bounds opportunity. They'll go a three across the bottom and one on the nail.
Pass inbounded, loose, picked up, loose still. Jump ball possession to Monticello.
Mustangs doing a nice job on that inbounds, deflecting the ball as they just kind of stuck with the slow-moving action, keeping their hands up in the lanes, knocking that out of bounds, well, knocking it down, and then the jump ball.
Inbounds taken away by Tebbs. One to beat, all alone on the break, got it up and in.
Nice job keeping her body under control. She slowed up as she came in so that she just knew one-on-one how she wanted to finish.
Timeout on the floor, we'll take one as well. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Harward and Reese Construction on KSLSports.com.
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you.
Bryce Valley doing a nice job out of the timeout, changing their defense, coming up with the trap.
Tebbs takes it away, has Brinkerhoff out in front, lays it up with the right hand, soft off the glass.
Love the counter by Coach Brinkerhoff right there. Coming out of the timeout, puts him up into that. It's a 2-2-1 to initially start out with.
18-footer right wing's good for number one, Gemma Robinson.
Getting Monticello on the scoreboard.
For the long two. Bryce Valley tries to answer. Vasquez into the game with the rebound for Bryce Valley. Brinkerhoff penetrates the wing, gets it up, won't go. Rebound pulled down.
Atwood doing a nice job coming down in, trying to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Vasquez taking it back.
Nifty behind the back dribble to get the ball away from the defender, but then she loses it on the other side. Tibbs. Clark in the corner, back to Brinkerhoff.
Wiseman working the nail.
Clark. Vasquez, 17 on the shot clock. Tibbs open. Brinkerhoff corner. Tibbs short corner, back to Brinkerhoff. Vasquez. Brinkerhoff inside Wiseman to Brinkerhoff. Open for three, off the iron. Rebound Clark. She puts it up high off the glass and in.
Took them a little while to get into their action, but they finally got the ball down in the short corner, and that dropped Wiseman down off. Once she dropped off that nail, it brought the zone in tighter. They got her to catch. Like the game from there as she just kicked it back out, and that it took a while to get her moving, but once it did, it changed that zone.
Kendi Clark with a three-point opportunity at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Bryce Valley looking to put some more pressure on.
Gates stepped in. Nobody, they forgot to box off. She misses the putback. Rebound pulled down by Sanchez, number 35. Loose on the floor. Sanchez got it.
Nice job by the Buckaroos getting after the loose ball. Bryce Valley had dominated them most of the quarter on that, and that was a good job by the Buckaroos.
Into Wiseman on the low block. Kendi Clark for three. That's going to be short. Leach can't quite save it.
Superman, or the middle of that 2-3 zone, is playing behind Bryce Valley's bigs. And that's what allowed last time the inside-out action. See if they can take advantage of that coming down the next possession. Bryce Valley going to go into a 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Pass ahead, taken away to Vasquez to Leach. Barna into the game for Bryce Valley.
Vasquez for three, no good. Monticello rebounding much better the last couple minutes and holding Bryce Valley the one and done.
Yeah, down 12-4. Monticello can't afford to give, and Barna fouls on the reach in. She gets Robinson.
Saw the ball, went after it just a little late.
Inbounds to Peterson.
Bryce had a little 2-3 rush, bringing the two guards up, trapping with.
Peterson's shot's blocked out of bounds. Or she just missed out of bounds.
Bryce Valley pressure doing a good job of shaking it up to where Monticello never got comfortable with that possession. Monticello's going to put some full court pressure on.
16 seconds on the shot clock, not on the shot clock, on the game clock for the quarter. Leach to Barna. Wiseman inside to Barna. Leach takes the three off the back. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. 12-4 Bryce Valley. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Legacy Ace Hardware in Panguitch on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
JCI Billing in Tropic, Utah, Utah's premier billing service for EMS. New owners Holly and Brandon Baugh and their staff want to wish the Mustangs success.
Joe Dolan Auto Body is a proud supporter of Paiute High School athletics. Located in Circleville, Joe Dolan Auto Body can help with dents, scratches, paint jobs, and more. Give Joe a call today at 435-577-2442. Good luck, Region 20 teams.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
All right, state championship basketball brought to you by Garfield Memorial Hospital on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1. 3 on the way for Brinkerhoff. Holy smokes.
Got a little overload there on the left side and able to get it down in, and she reset for 3. Nice ball movement.
She started where she ended in the first quarter. Tebbs with the takeaway, gets it out to Rauba, back to Tebbs. Tebbs, wraparound pass, and 1. Good ball movement for Bryce Valley. Brady Gates will get the trip.
One of the first times we've seen in transition Bryce Valley able to get all the way down in and clean. Monticello's usually jammed them pretty good, but not that time.
At the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, Brady Gates, 3-point opportunity, gets it. On the next dead ball, we should play some Fab Rats trivia, Tanner.
Bryce Valley going to extend full court. Going to double up.
And that is tipped by Bryce Valley, and Slade is standing out of bounds, so it's out of bounds off them. So
Leach doing a great job defensively up there in the full denial.
So Dustin, Fab Rats trivia, family-friendly YouTube, Fab Rats in Orderville, Utah. Here's your trivia. Email us the answer at uhsslive@gmail.com. Consecutive win record, 1A. If you can give me I'm looking for the number of wins, but and that'll get you a shirt. Brinker off for 3. That one's rims out. Rauba with the rebound. Put it up, won't go. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Monticello. So, how many wins? If you can give me that, you get the Fab Rat shirt. If you can give me the team and the years, I'll give you a package of Bloods, meats, jerky.
There you go. And those guys had some amazing runs.
Brinkerhoff to Tebbs. In the paint, she's fouled. Tebbs at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line makes her first. Have you got
Bryce Valley's full court pressure and then half court pressure has been able to keep Monticello really away from the basket well.
Tebbs, ice in her veins, makes them both.
Also giving them some transition opportunities to get out and get to the free throw line. There's your nice trap, got her back court.
Great trap by Barna and Tebbs.
They walled up together, kept their feet together to where she couldn't go through, and where she pulled it up right there at the back half court line, she was in trouble. And they stayed patient, put her in and let her make the mistake.
Tebbs left wing to Brinkerhoff. She sees that seam, tries to get through it. It's cut off, but Rauba fakes, kicks it back out, clears the paint. Tebbs for 3. That one's short, but she gets her own rebound. Scoops, won't go, and a foul.
Good ball movement again by the Mustangs, getting that down under the basket and giving themselves multiple opportunities. Monticello would like a timeout.
We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by SC Broadband on TeamHive.live.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, featuring arena events including ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Bren Hill, and the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
For game-winning banking with Home Team Field, Zion's bank is for you, as Tebbs is at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line off the, she's fouled on the shot off the timeout, makes that one. So we're looking for Fabrats trivia. Winning streak, number of wins, team and years. I'll even throw in an In My Range shirt, so you could win 2 shirts and a bag of jerky. Brinkerhoff picks off the pass. She has Barna ahead. Great foot movement. It just keeps her feet underneath her, gets it up and in.
Yep, good body control, good ball movement. This press still, Monticello calling the timeout, still can't work herself through. It has morphed very well. Coach Brinkerhoff using different faces for it.
Nice look down underneath. They get it down to Slade. She puts that ball through the hoop to break the ice in the second quarter. 24-6, Bryce Valley. Rauba at the high post. Brinkerhoff 4-3 off the left side. Rebound Slade. Pass ahead to Slade. They give it to Peterson. Peterson back to Sanchez.
Bryce Valley staying in a 2-3 zone. That's what the pressure dropped down into. Monticello able to get that ball reversal and step in and get fouled.
He's looking for number 40 Lansing into the game.
She came in, made a nice little baseline cut. Helped Monticello move the ball a little bit. Gonna have a big exchange for the Mustangs. I think they did full 5.
That one comes off the left side. Lane violation, I believe, on Bryce Valley.
And give Monticello another free throw.
That one's off the mark too, and Slade gets the rebound. Corner 3, or long two for Slade. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
And Bryce Valley with the new has Wiseman there on the nail. A pass down the wing, cut through by Clark.
Brinkerhoff gives to Clark.
Vasquez comes in and kind of sides up the side of her, and that slows her down.
Timeout, Bryce Valley. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Lamb Excavating on KSLSports.com.
Panguitch Drug Store on Main Street in Panguitch has provided pharmacy services for over 100 years and 4 generations. Refill your prescriptions online at drugstorewest.com or give them a call at 435-676-2212.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Off the timeout, Zions Bank timeout for banking that helps you power forward. Zions Bank is for you. Bryce Valley ball, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Vasquez.
Moved the ball well, but Vasquez not able to hold on to that pass from Wiseman, dropping it down through.
So Elizabeth's checking up on us from back east. She says I need to be more specific. I'm looking 1A girls, consecutive wins, the year, the number of wins, and the team. 1A girls.
Nice job getting it on the floor right there, Atwood.
Kinley Atwood. And somehow...
Monticello for a three, Bryce City 3.
Who was that on
Slade knocked that one
10.
down.
That's 7 points in the second quarter for Slade.
In that right corner, she's lighting it up.
High post.
There's Slade with another rebound. Monticello able to come down in transition. They got a little bit of momentum. Lansing there on the left wing. And for another left corner three this time was Robinson, misses. Bryce Valley down and out. They've got, Monticello had 2 back. Nice job getting back in defensive transition.
Leach. Clark looks in. Wiseman turns, looks, kicks it out. 3 on the way. Shot won't go.
Slade is not able to gather up the rebound as it came into her hands.
Pass into Wiseman. Taken away on the break. It's Peterson for 2.
Coast to coast. Nobody to cut her off, change her direction. Nice job by Peterson to go. Got it to 11 points.
It was 24-4. 9 unanswered from Monticello. Vasquez to Clark.
Oh, Leach going to run her over. Monticello with a big charge right there. Taking that was Atwood. Got into legal guarding position, stayed in front, did not come at her, so shoulders went through the chest. Bryce Valley's going to lift back up into this 2-3 rush or trapping 2-3.
Peterson loses the handle. Double dribble. She passed that to Lansing. She lost the handle.
Anticipating a little pressure coming, not able to keep herself under control. Marcel's going to change up their defense a little bit right there. Go box and 1 is what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it is. Marcelo going box and 1.
Nice dribble drive penetration by Cachet into the paint. Shot up, won't go. Rauba gets the rebound and it misses and out of bounds.
Able to change it up defensively and shake up the Mustangs. It looks like that pressure is fun to watch because they lift it from a 2-2-1. It drops down into a 2-3.
Pass in, shot up by Freestone. Jump ball, possession arrow to Monticello.
Freestone diving in there and getting that tied up. Nice effort as Mustang's a little slow to get it out and going. Baseline out of bounds for Monticello out of the box set.
Lob over the top to Atwood. Brinkerhoff Good job by Lansing cutting off the drive.
Nice curl action off the dribble handoff. Oh, and it rims out right there. Brady Gates gathers it back up. Taraba back out to Leach for 3.
Gates with the rebound, and she's fouled on the shot.
She knows how to use her length to get that ball. She rebounds. She's always on that offside, causing problems for the other team. Brady Gates is a fun one to watch. She works hard, stays with it. It looks like Bryce Valley's going to stay with their half-court pressure. Brady knocks the first one down from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. She'll have one more. And that one's off. Freestone either gather that one up. Here comes that pressure. Bravo lifts up and denies. Lansing down on the right side, dumps into Freestone. Freestone clears a little space and kick out.
Taken away by Brinkerhoff. Great anticipation by Brinkerhoff. 29 seconds to go in the first half.
Coach Brinkerhoff lets them know how much time's left on the clock.
Leach to Tibbs, right side. Up with the left hand.
He'll take that one since it went in.
A little before he wanted it, I think, but he'll take it anyway, like you said. At the buzzer, good if it goes. That's going to do it for the first half. 27-13 after 2. You're watching 1A State Championship basketball, brought to you by the Farm Bureau Financial Services, Chad Lyman on KCTA 8.1 and KSLSports.com.
Precise Tax and Accounting located in Cedar City. They are a full-service CPA firm focusing on small business and individual tax preparation and planning. They also offer services in bookkeeping, payroll processing, business consulting, and business structuring.
Proud of you for never drinking underage.
Rocky Mountain Fencing, located in Panguitch, has been serving southern Utah for over 20 years. Owner Marquet Engelstead is a proud supporter of Region 20. Give Marquet a call today, 435-463-1659.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The Ice Ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at ruby'sinn.com.
Welcome out to the Southern Utah University halftime report. You are watching Bryce Valley and Monticello. Bryce Valley with a 14-point lead at the half. They pulled out early, and they went out to a 24-4 lead, and then Monticello went on a 9-point run, and then Bryce Valley scored 3.
Mustangs being able to use a lot of the players going deep on the bench, and the changing of pressure has really caused Monticello a lot of trouble. They got it going a little bit there from that right corner, got a couple threes. And then other than that, Bryce Valley's done an excellent job keeping them out and away.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, really, I mean, Tessa Slade with 7 points to lead Monticello. And those are all in that second quarter when they came firing back.
Bryce Valley able to adjust. They really have rebounded very, very well the majority of the time. They had that little lull right there where they didn't, but then Coach Brinkerhoff called timeout, got them re-queued up. Back they went.
Hema Robinson with 4 points, and Sanchez has 2. Bryce Valley. Tebbs is 5 of 6 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line and 2 2-point baskets. Brinkerhoff has 8 points. Gates with 3. Kendi Clark with 2, Rauba with 2, and Barna has 2. We're now set for the Monticello cheer.
Mustangs got a little transition early. You could see the Monticello made an adjustment and able to get back, and they've stayed in front and really slowed the actual transition unless it's been off of a clean turnover. That was a good adjustment by Monticello.
Absolutely.
They also they've sat in a 2-3 zone the whole time, and Bryce Valley's having a tough time getting a drop down in Monticello. We talked about that they got it going from 3. First half, that hasn't been able to be the case here as they've sat deep in that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll keep unless you're a knockdown 3-point shooting team, pack it in and make them beat you from outside.
Right.
Because you get Brinkerhoff, Tibbs penetrating and laying it up, looking for the dish. It's harder to contend with than that outside shot.
Yeah, they do an excellent job of driving and dumping, and then that offside action that Bryce Valley, they've always, doesn't matter what set they're in, their girls on the offside always are moving to benefit the team, not watch.
Absolutely. All righty, this has been your Southern Utah University halftime report. SUU's Utah Summer Games will start hosting the Special Olympics in 2025. Also, SUU has an average class size of 21 people. SUU, come soar with us.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Stage Stop Station has all of your traveling needs. Stop by our Route 12 grill for a homemade burger and fries, or for fresh south of the border Mexican cuisine. Tropic Utah is your destination, located in the middle of 5 national and 4 state parks with other recreation areas to see as well. With more hiking, biking, horseback riding, canyoneering, and adventure than you can do in a lifetime, Tropic has lots of options for lodging and dining. Hope to see you soon in Tropic.
This is the moment you're here, where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all. Brown Brothers Construction offers a wide variety of construction and excavation services. We offer standard and decorative colored concrete to south central Utah and northern Arizona. We are excited to announce our concrete pumping service to Kane County, Utah and Coconino County, Arizona. We look forward to our next pour with you. Brown Brothers' success is a direct result of our dedicated and talented employees. If you're looking for a fun and fulfilling employment opportunity, join our team today. Everyone at Brown Brothers Construction wishes all athletes the best of luck in the postseason.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
Bryce Canyon Inn and Pizza, with new, comfortable, clean rooms and the best pizza around. McLean and Marilee Meekum and Tyson and Casey Brinkerhoff want to invite you to come and stay and enjoy a home-cooked meal.
Oscar and Christine Ward with Bryce Canyon Scenic Tours and Shuttle Service, offering tours, bike rentals, and transportation throughout the Bryce Canyon country area, are proud to support the Bryce Valley Mustangs.
Danny, Wendy, Waylon, and Cammie Brinkerhoff invite you to come relax and enjoy life at a slower pace. Surround yourself with some of nature's most breathtaking scenery on their quiet farm surrounded by Bryce Canyon National Park and the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July. Bryce Park Place, beneath the crimson peaks of Bryce Canyon, offers cozy cottages for you to lay your head. With Bryce Canyon to the west and Kodachrome State Park to the east, savor the surrounding beauty and peaceful serenity.
Bryce Canyon Subway wants to thank the Region 20 teams for their business this past season. If you're looking for a great summer job with competitive wages and flexible hours, call Cherish or Lucene at 435-834-5888. Cannonville, Utah, located in the heart of color country from Bryce Canyon National Park to Grosvenor's Arch, there is more beauty to see than you can fit into one trip. Cannonville, your adventure headquarters. Go Mustangs!
Welcome back to the Richfield High School 1A State Championship Basketball Tournament Consolation Bracket. Bryce Valley got the ball to start the third period. And a foul on the shot on the other end.
Bryce Valley had wanted to come out in some half-court pressure, but because of the transition off of that, coming down the floor, not able to get into it, and able to let Robinson get to the free throw line.
Dustin, we have a winner. We have a couple people that gave us the right answers, but the first one that emailed in, I think he's got a couple sons officiating down here.
Yes, he does. The one on the left side and underneath the floor right there, Kalen and
Stan
Ryan.
Parsons. So the answer to the Fab Rats trivia is Panguitch, 64 wins under Curtis Barney from 13 to 16. Those back-to-back-to-back state championship teams. Pretty impressive, but we appreciate you playing. Also answering the question correctly was Crystal Adair, but Stan got that email in first.
Those Whitney Orton and teammate teams were
Franson,
Orton. Yeah, they were well coached and very good. Gates with an and one. Like it out at the baseline, out of bounds, send her down off that right wing, cutting down through, got the catch. Knocked that one down.
Brady Gates at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Makes them both.
Bryce Valley going to drop.
Stan in his own right, sorry, I'm looking over there. I was just talking to Dustin, but Stan Parsons in his own right, a heck of a coach out there in Green River for years and years. He's on the record book for most wins with a single team.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. He spent a long time there in Green River and did a great job.
He doesn't have the most, but he's still on that list.
Yep, still in the record book.
300. I had to look it up for sure because I remembered seeing it, Stan. 313 wins, 77 to 02.
He's been helping with some of the youth teams, so he's got a few others under his belt that aren't reported.
Right, Gates with the little jumper.
Bryce Valley now going to work just in their man defense. See if that gets Monticello to move.
Alvarado Jumper from the corner, Atwood, short, rebound, Rauba. Leach has it knocked away. She chases it down, gives it back to Tebbs. Fakes, shimmies, shakes, scoops. Hard off the back iron. Rauba rips the rebound. Brinkerhoff catches, shoots the three. High off the back iron. Comes straight down to Atwood for Monticello.
She's been getting a lot of rebounds. There on that left side of the zone.
Alvarado up top. Bounce pass ahead, loose, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Peterson.
Rauba makes that happen with her ball pressure as she identifies Monticello picked the ball up, put good ball pressure on, and then Leach helped her out.
Brinkerhoff cuts the high post, gives it back to Tebbs. She steps up to the three, splits the defenders. Leach catches, shoots left wing three off the glass. She missed the rim wide right. Pass ahead. Saved in, but it goes to Bryce Valley.
Mustangs doing a great job in transition. Everybody getting back there where she didn't really have anyone else to pass to.
Rauba at the high post, hits Brinkerhoff back into Gates. Pass tipped back, it comes into Gates to Brinkerhoff to Rauba, and she's fouled.
Playing catch right there between Brinkerhoff and Gates. The last time I thought she was going to get back out for the shot, because this time when Brinkerhoff got it, she didn't stand. She lifted and created space there for that wing to not be able to come get her, and the guard was engaged up higher. But things changed a little bit there.
Yeah. Rauba makes her free throw, I believe, from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Were you watching that, Tanner? I think it went in. Both of them, Bryce Valley shooting from the free throw line, 10 of 11.
Got the trap where they wanted up there, half court again, but able to pass out of it.
Long three, rebound to Freestone. And that's a Monticello name.
Yes, a lot of Freestones have played for Monticello.
Good basketball players over the years. Good tradition.
Yes.
In the Freestone family.
Yep, it's
Most
fun to
of
see
them
them coming
were
back.
Big. Tall timber.
Yeah, always got the long, yep.
Rauba at the high post turns, kicks. Back in. Rauba drop steps right, kicks it out to Tebbs. To Leach. Bryce Valley working it in good. Rauba to Gates, high post, rebound, Atwood.
Yeah, their possessions, the way they move the ball, they know what they're looking for. They're well disciplined and trying to get the shot that coach is asking them to look for.
Bryce Canyon City 3 for number 15.
Marion Freestone knocking that one down. Braley, she's been rebounding a lot for him, but Marion's able to get that one and knock it down from three.
Rauba. Nice bounce pass into Rauba. She gets it across to Brinkerhoff. Rauba with the putback. Rebound foul. She reached over the back.
Just dug in a little bit longer as it was just a little too tempting for her. Clark will come in for her, and Wiseman in for Gates. And then Slade's going to come back in for Braley Freestone.
Atwood. Crossover with the left hand, kicks it out. Long too good for Tessa Slade.
Bryce Valley's pressure got him clear out by the half-court line, but that dribble handoff freed her open to get the penetration for the kick out.
Tebbs looks to Wiseman, gives to Leach up top. Brinkerhoff saved in bounds. Somehow that ball didn't go out of bounds.
Atwood doing a great job coming from the help side and stopping that drive. She walled up and took a good hit. Really nice job by Atwood. Bryce Valley looks to be going back to their man defense.
High post, reverse pivot. Like that swing through.
Yeah, it was a good deep sweep.
Clark with a big rebound for Bryce Valley. Kicks it to Tebbs. Tebbs brings it up. Leach. Bounce pass to Wiseman. Cachet fakes. Pulls up for a little 10-footer. Wiseman with the putback.
She and Clark there on the offside. Kind of had the space to where Monticello couldn't get the ball. Monticello lifts up there from the offside to the junction. Nothing getting there as she's defended.
3 up, and that's going to be wide left out of bounds.
Bryce Valley ball.
Mia Barna into the game for Bryce Valley.
Doing a good job. I think everybody, almost everybody on the bench for Bryce Valley has had some minutes already here in the third quarter. Or in the first two, of course, up to the third quarter.
It's one thing I've always respected about Coach Brinkerhoff is he doesn't like, and maybe sometimes to my discomfort watching a game, he's always extremely good about not running the score.
He does a lot of rotating.
Gets
and
a lot of
lot of experience for his girls.
Which I think benefits your program in the long run.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. He's obviously a great coach, and so he's able to, I think that's a good point. It can build a lot of confidence down the stretch. Those girls have experience in areas that others probably would never have. So,
Kendi Clark at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line made the second. Did she make the first, Tanner?
Got a little half-court pressure there. Digging just a little too deep for that one.
Just testing you, Tanner. I saw she didn't make it, but I was looking at Dustin. We were carrying on a conversation, and shot blocked by Wiseman, picked up by Clark. If you've won a Fab Rats trivia throughout the tournament, we have those prizes for you up at the Sevier Valley Center at the broadcast area. Send someone up. We'll take you for your word.
Oh, nice drop down by Wiseman. Good find by Clark.
Yeah, way to look in there.
When they get the ball down the short corner, Wiseman's able to drop off and be really successful as that zone shifts so hard to that short corner.
Mia Barna tips the rebound. It goes to Brinkerhoff. Shot clock and game clock are off by about a second. 2 seconds maybe for the third period. Wiseman, Clark. You know, this zone really allowing Bryce Valley to work the ball around. Not as much movement as Monticello needs to contain those passes and getting hands in the deny in the lane.
Yeah, yep, hands are down and the movement's not in any lanes. And so Bryce Valley doing a good job of being disciplined to get what they want.
Pull up three, bangs it in. Kinley Atwood. Bryce Canyon City out. 3. After 3 quarters of play, 39-22 Bryce Valley. This is 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by Ruby's Inn on 1aball.com and KSL Sports.
Canyon Trail Rides is a family-owned business providing a unique experience on the back of a horse or sure-footed mule. To see the spectacular scenery of Bryce Sign and Grand Canyon North Rim National Parks. To make reservations, please visit our website, canyonrides.com.
Clark's Country Market and Rustler's Restaurant on Main Street in Tropic, your hometown grocer. Rustler's offers a wide variety of entrees, and Kindy's Sweet Shop will satisfy that sweet tooth. Dallas and Emily Clark wish the Bryce Valley Mustangs success.
The Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, where true cowboys, real cattlemen, locals, and city slickers gather for our famous homemade food. Big news, we are moving to a new location that includes a large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come see us at the new Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. I, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981.
All righty, folks, welcome back to Richfield High School. Bryce Valley ball to start the fourth quarter. They finally work it around and get a shot off. Ralba misses, a rebound pulled down and going the other way, and a foul. It kind of looked a little bit like Atwood was a little out of control and picked the ball up, but there must have been a little contact there causing that.
Gave enough there in transition that picked up the third foul for Brinkerhoff.
I just was kind of glancing over at the computer screen. One of our corporate sponsors this year, that last ad we were running, that State Farm Financial Services, Farm Bureau, sorry, not State Farm, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Chad Lyman. As Brinkerhoff bangs in a Bryce Canyon City three.
Found the corner there on the left side. Forward a little late coming out. Good shot.
That drought insurance and those programs they've got through Farm Bureau is really good protection for the farmers in our dry southern Utah.
That's right.
It's pretty cool. Brinkerhoff had to dribble the ball instead of grab it, and dribbles it out of bounds.
Baseline out of bounds opportunity for Monticello. Flattened triangle. Action guarded really well by Bryce Valley.
Inbounds to Atwood. Two-shot foul.
She got a nice back cut right there. The pass was on target, and that really put Tebbs in a tough spot. And so she just had to overdo because that back cut set her up really well. She bit to try to steal the ball. Oh, they went with Brinkerhoff on that one. Brinkerhoff came, I guess, from the backside.
I thought Brinkerhoff had 3 fouls a minute ago, but now she has 2 on the score clock.
There are some corrections apparently being made.
At Legacy's Hardware free throw line, Robinson misses her first. Peterson or Robinson? I better look to make sure I didn't write it down wrong.
Going into the overload.
It is Robinson.
There goes, Robin should drop. She dropped last time and she got wide open. Get her overload over on the other side now. There's your overload. Brady catches down to Robin. Nice adjustment as they overloaded the left side. Action didn't flow as well. Went to the right side, which switches positions for Robin and Gates. And then this time the high-low action came available. Fun to watch that overload come to work and the patience that they're using to get better at it.
Ralba makes the first. Or makes the shot and the free throw. The Legacy's Hardware free throw line. 3 points the old-fashioned way. That was the only way I ever could make him, Dustin.
That's not a bad way to do it.
Lob in. Nice pass. Entry pass inside to Atwood. Little dangerous passing it up high, but Atwood catches and Swings it around, gets it in.
And Lansing moving over to drop it down in gave her the angle to make that tough pass.
Bounce pass again into Rauba. She hits Brinkerhoff, Tebbs. Bryce Valley overloads the left side now. Inside the gate, she goes up, misses. Rauba with the rebound. She kicks it out. Tebbs wide open three off the iron. Rebound, Brinkerhoff dribbles it out. Shot clock violation.
It was a really nice job by Rauba down underneath, knowing that the shot clock hadn't reset. She let her teammate know to get it up and in the air. Good team communication.
Yeah, heads up play. Yeah, it was hard enough to keep track of the clock winding down at the end of the periods. Now you have to keep track of it every 35 seconds.
Yes.
15-foot, 18-foot jumper won't go. That's going to be off Wiseman, out of bounds.
Monticello had to remind him that he pointed the wrong direction. Makes the adjustment.
Into Robinson, 18-footer, long two, good.
Able to come from that weak side, catch a little brush screen, got her open.
Tebbs. Wiseman in the corner, Leach. Bounce pass down to Wiseman, turns. Back to Leach.
Out of bounds on Bryce Valley. Couldn't quite hang on to it.
Crossover, drive, kick. 18-footer up for Slade, won't go. Rebound pulled down, put back up. Knocked out by Brinkerhoff. Shot up, short. Jump ball, possession to Monticello.
Leach and Freestone tying that one up and going to the ground. Last time they were able to get Robinson a little jumper off the baseline out of bounds. They're going to double stack up on the junctions. Wiseman step up off the ball. She's not quite under the hoop. That's why she was looking to see if Rauba was coming in for her. Rauba pulls off the ball. There, she slips up on it.
Inbounds to Robinson in the corner. Dribbles back to the top, gives it to Peterson. Atwood dribbles in, pulls up off the dribble, won't go. Ball slammed to the ground, and Brinkerhoff comes up with it.
Nice job working her way through traffic down the floor.
Leach looks to Brinkerhoff. Barna, high screen, Rauba. Leach, little floater off the glass, won't go. Loose, picked up, outlet pass to Robinson. Robinson has Atwood on the other side, pulls up, long three, short off the iron.
Nice job by Rauba to come save the penetration right there by Freestone. She was headed in. Rauba realizing what's going on and get her cut off.
Rauba, pretty heads-up player.
Yeah.
She's starting to learn the game better for Coach Brinkerhoff, and she's really made some good adjustments.
Yeah, it's fun to watch how she's growing in the game.
A hand check. That's only going to be the third foul on Monticello.
Rauba coming up to set that ball screen, but it got rejected. Just curious to watch if she would have taken it, what it would have done, because she would have had the whole paint to herself to create. Box set for Bryce Valley. Screen up. They'll probably screen across, then come down, and then a little late.
Brinkerhoff, Leach. Brinkerhoff open, corner three, off the glass, won't go, but Rauba with the rebound gets it back out to Brinkerhoff. It's The other thing I love about Rauba's game is when she gets a hold of the ball, she holds on to the ball.
She holds on to it, absolutely.
That's why they're working around. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Arna gets it up in time, doesn't touch the rim. Going to be shot clock violation.
Pat on the head. Nice.
Monticello ball. Wiseman and Vasquez and Dustin's got a jet to the SVC. I scheduled him tight, and we were thinking these games would be over before that 7 o'clock game. I appreciate you jumping on with me, Dustin.
You bet. Look forward to the next one. We'll run up to the SVC.
Pancruzio in for Bryce Valley, number 12. Long three for Robinson. Bryce Canyon City 3. Cuts that lead to 16. Pass behind Vasquez. Alvarado. Wiseman with the foul, her first. It's only the second team foul for Bryce Valley. Inbounds to Peterson. 3 up for Robinson off the iron, right left side. Tebbs dribbles off her foot. Pancruzio. Tipped away. Lansing into the game for Monticello. Again, Tebbs kind of loses the handle. It's tied up. Tebbs into Vasquez, catches, shoots a 3, bangs in a Bryce Canyon City 3. Knocked away, but out of bounds off Bryce Valley. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by Garfield Memorial Hospital on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Paiute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mudders at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you as Monticello inbounds. Ball's knocked out or foul on Bryce. That's only the third team foul. Shot up in the paint, won't go. Ball loose. It's going to go out of bounds off of Monticello. Bryce Valley will hold for the last, well, I don't know if they'll hold for the last shot or not, but they can't run all the clock out. They've been patient on offense. Tebbs, the high post. Clark for three. Bryce Canyon City three for Clark. Kendi Clark bangs in a three. And a three for Monticello. Bryce Canyon City three, back-to-back threes. Alvarado. That's the fourth foul, so just that was a smart foul by Monticello. Jump ball, 51-32 is your final. Hang with us, folks. We'll be back after this for the Rubies in postgame report and highlights. You're watching Region or 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.